Right, welcome to the Stoneybridge Town Council meeting. Now, best of order.
So what's on the agenda today?
Wait a minute, Bobby, not so fast. I set a wee reminder on my phone. It'll go off when it's time for the meeting to start.
Can we not just start when we're ready?
No, Margaret, let's use the technology, keep up with the times. There we go.
Oh, so now we can start because your phone said so.
Correct. The meeting has officially begun. And there's confirmation of that fact via email. And by text as well.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what's that now?
That was me. I've just been for a slash. My bladder's on the blink. Has the meeting started yet?
Yes!
About 5 times so far,
And counting.
Oh, hang on.
What the hell's that now?
That's a beeping noise.
I know it's a beeping noise, Ek. I'm asking what the noise was for.
Oh, it's a reminder on my phone.
Reminding you to do what?
To turn it off for the meeting.
What's up with you, Willie?
That was my own reminder.
What for?
To remind me I don't have a phone.
Oh, that's a reminder for me this time.
What is it now?
Time for another slash.
But you had one not 2 minutes ago.
I know, things are looking up.
Look, please, can we have all devices off so we can actually have our meeting?
I can't turn my device off.
Ed can't turn his device off either.
Just shut up, the lot of you, then we can proceed. Now, first of all, we are having a minute's silence for all those from Stoneybridge who fell in the Great War.
Ah, good idea. We hear too much about those who died. Time to remember those who just fell.
Fell means died, you numpty.
I don't think we had anyone in the Great War. Didn't the bus break down?
Well, let's have a minute's silence for those who might have fell if the bus hadn't broke down. Thank you.
Have we started?
Yes! Shut it!
That's me. I can't turn it off. Can anyone stop it?
No bother, Margaret. I'll get rid of it. Oh, sorry. I thought that window was open.
Will you? Thank you, everyone. A very moving tribute. I'm sure you'll agree. If Facebook could talk, episode 23.
Here's a photo of me up a hill somewhere.
I like that.
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 I like that. I can't think of anything to say about it, but I do like it.
I like that. Ditto on the anything to say front, though. I mean, it's just you up a hill somewhere.
Actually, it's one of my favourite hills ever.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
You're looking well. Have a kiss.
I like that.
Did you make it to the top of the hill?
No, that's why I'm able to smile in the photo.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that. I am smiling. And winking for some reason.
Yes, I do know what is a divorce. It is when your mum and your dad do not love each other anymore, but they do still like each other. They just need to live in other places, and they do love you, and it is not your fault. That is what they tells you. But really, it is when your mum and dad stop having nighttime cuddles, and instead your dad does look at pictures on his phone what another lady sended him, and they are nice, lovely photos of her back bum. And when your mum did see them, she was very, very cross, and she did drink a pint of wine, even when it was the morning. But that is okay, because she says it is her new medicine. And then your mum does forget to go to work. Instead, she does go shopping, and she buys lots of new clothes, like what a teenager does wear. And your mum does look at your dad's computer and see more rude pictures, and so she does smash it with a hammer. And your dad says your mum is gone like a nutcase, and your mum tells your dad to go away and that she will only speak to him through a person called a liar. Oh no, wait, that is a lawyer. Then your mum's shouty friends come round at night, and they eat crisps and more pints of wine, and they say to your mum, "You go, girlfriend!" And they say your dad was all rubbish, and they get in a muddle because they seem to think your dad's name is Dick. Then your dad does get a new caravan, but soon your dad does have a nice time with the bottom picture lady. But he says they are just good friends, even though he is having the nighttime cuddles on the caravan with her now. And your dad does come and look after you on Saturdays, and he does bring sweets and take you to the playground for 6 hours in the pouring rain. And this is called Quality Street time. And your mum does look for a new husband on the internet, and she does go on a date with a weirdo what pretends he wants to be your new dad, even though you put dog poo in his pocket. But the main thing is, you must not tell your mum about the bottom lady, and you must not tell your dad about the weirdo man, because they would both be very cross, and everyone would start the shouting again, and it would be all your fault. And that is what is the divorce. It is, it's true.
Well, it was all rather sudden, Doctor.
Go on.
It was Sunday evening just past. I was sitting at home with my wife watching Antiques Roadshow.
Yes.
And that was when it happened.
What exactly?
Well, sorry, it's rather embarrassing.
Just take your time.
Okay. Well, we were watching Antiques Roadshow, as I said, and I found I was enjoying it.
Ah.
Yes, exactly. And in fact, I was thoroughly enjoying it.
I see. And how long did this last? Was it just for a moment?
No, it was continuous.
For the entire programme?
Yes, to the very end.
That's acute. And how did you feel once it had finished?
Well, I was shocked, obviously.
This is all very sudden, I agree.
Yes, I just never thought it would happen to me.
People never do.
It took me by surprise.
And this has never happened before?
No, never. I used to watch it and just laugh, all those nice people standing around so politely, being fascinated by stupid little artefacts and their provenance and how much they might be worth. I'd catch a moment and then quickly switch over.
Well, Mr. Anderson, you're right to come and see me. It's always good to catch this sort of thing early. I know this can be very difficult.
Yeah. Is it just my age?
I'd say so. Mid-50s, you're very susceptible.
Is it permanent?
Most likely, yes. It's probably something you will have to get used to.
Will I still be able to lead a normal life?
Up to a point, yes. It is something that many people accommodate successfully into their lives. In fact, I have many patients with the same complaint.
Oh, will I end up recording the show if I'm going out on a Sunday evening?
Oh, yes, I think that's entirely possible. Although you may find that you can't go out on a Sunday evening once it gets hold of you. But I have to warn you, you must be prepared to end up seeking out old episodes on Yesterday TV.
Should I tell my wife?
Oh, yes, you must involve your wife. How much does she know?
Well, nothing at the moment. I pretended I'd seen an acquaintance in the background.
Yes, that story won't hold up for long. I think honesty is the best policy.
Yes, that might be good. Is there anything you can give me for it?
I've got some slippers you could try.
Thank you, yeah.
And maybe a footrest.
Well, anything really to soften the blow.
Now, is there anything else you want to mention?
Well, there is one thing. I think I might have found myself humming along during songs of praise the other day.
In that case, Mr. Anderson, this is out of my sphere. I'm going to refer you to a specialist.
Oh, dear.
Yes, we must investigate this thoroughly and straight away. I'll organise an appointment for you.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
You can pop your clothes back on now.
Yes. That's another thing, Doctor. I was enjoying that as well.
Denzil? I have just been talking to Joan next door.
What's that, Gwynedd? John Wayne? Married to the cowboy builder?
Yes, Joan Wayne. And she has persuaded me to enter the Miss Swansea competition.
Oh, yes. And that, Miss Swansea as in avoid Swansea, eh?
No, Denzil, it's a competition to find the most beautiful woman in Swansea.
Oh, I see. And you're hoping that you will find her before anybody else does.
No, Denzil, you don't understand. What it are, if I win the competition, I are the most beautiful woman in Swansea.
The most beautiful woman in Swansea? Gwynedd, you're not even the most beautiful woman in this room. And there aren't any other women in here.
How can you say that, Denzil? I are a Welsh role model.
Gwynedd, you are a sausage roll model. At Gwillim's savoury product, it are not the same thing.
But Gwilym sausage rolls are very popular.
Yes, Gwynedd, they are. But not because they look like you. Although they do.
Well, Denzil, beauty are in the eye of Noddy Holder.
No, Gwynedd. I think I will find it a beauty in the eye of the beholder.
No, Denzil, I think you will find it out in the eye of Noddy Holder because he are the main judge of the competition. Yes, Denzil. And I think you will also find that Noddy Holder's favourite snack are a plate full of Gwilym's savoury sausage rolls, and that he have asked to meet me, and that we are going out for dinner tonight at Swansea's top restaurant.
What? Not Catherine's Eater?
Yes, Catherine's Eater. Joan's going to give me a lift into town at 7:30. Now I'm going to put some toilet water behind my ears.
And I hope the seat falls on your head.
And now on Radio 4, the next in our series of The People's War. We hear from those who remember.
Of course, I knew Ellen Turing rather well. I knew all the chaps from Hut Age. Interesting bunch, high on brains, low on personal hygiene. You would walk into the huts, and of course they'd be gathered around the old Enigma machine, all giddy with excitement, and they'd be wearing these worsted woolen trousers, knitted vest, shirt, very often a Fair Isle jumper or gilet, and of course the obligatory tweed jacket on the nethers, probably jumbo calls, long johns, woolly socks, etc. They were all very sweaty men. None of them really had time to a bloot. I mean, I wouldn't like to say that cleanliness is an exclusively female preserve, because quite a few of the girls in my hut were pretty whiffy. A girl's gusset in those days could get quite fruity. Yes. We tended to mask it with eau de toilette or violet-scented talcum powder. But it was nothing compared to the boffin pong in hut number 8. You could tell when they'd cracked a particular
particularly challenging cold because if you were downwind of hot 8, it was like being hit in the face with a flannel of fog. Terrible anal explosions. Oh, we had very chatty bottoms, yes. So, yes, my abiding memory of Bletchley was the honk.
Meet again.
Oh, it must have been 1945. It was a grand old day in the Hebrides. The sun was beating down, and I was out in the marker with my sheep, and two young hikers came out of the brow of the hill, and they were laughing and joking, and I said, well, what is there to be so happy about? And they said to me, the war is over. And I said to them, what war? I had no idea. Well, granted, it had been a bit quiet these past few years, but no quieter than usual.
That was the People's War, a collection of memories from those who were there, or at least somewhere nearby.
"24 hours a day. More news than any other station. Twice the speed, twice the content, faster breaking news, more news jingles per minute than anyone else. This is News, News, News."
I'm Brian Devlin, and now on News, 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 the new rolling news channel, it's 1 o'clock, which makes it time for the News, 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 news headlines with Debbie Kinghorn.
More whooshing noises than any other radio station in the world.
The Prime Minister is in Brussels for talks with Euro leaders. Fighting rages in the Middle East. And there's a massive pile-up on the M5 south of Tiverton.
Thank you, Debbie. I'm Brian Devlin. The News, 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 News is read by James Campbell.
Thank you, Brian.
Devlin.
The Prime Minister is in Brussels.
I'm Brian Devlin, and now at 1.5 minutes past 1, we interrupt the news headlines to bring you the news headlines once again with Debbie Kinghorn.
The Prime Minister is in Brussels for...
But hang on, I'm still reading the 1 o'clock news.
That's old news, James. It's over a minute old. We need the new news.
Well, why?
Why? What if somebody's just come into their house? They might have been out somewhere where there isn't news. They won't know the latest news. They need to know what's happening this instant, right now, earlier if possible.
Well, they could catch up later.
Later? You can't get news later. Then it's not news. It's done. It's over.
I'm Brian Devlin, and now in News, 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 it's 3 minutes past 1, and it's time once more for the News, 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 news headlines.
Where the hell's the whooshing noise?
I can't find it. Try this.
That's not it. Do the headlines.
Is there a whoosh now?
Get on with it.
The Prime Minister is in Brussels for talks with Euro leaders.
Whoosh!
Fighting rages in the Middle East.
Whoosh!
And there's a massive pile-up on the M5 south of Tiverton.
Whoosh!
I'm Brian Devlin. We interrupt the news headlines to bring you breaking news about the sudden disappearance of the whooshing sound effect.
Whoosh!
We go live outside to Robin Curtis, who is live outside.
Whoosh!
Thank you, Brian.
Devlin.
I'm standing outside our News building for no apparent reason in the rain to report to you that just inside the News building, the news team has been rocked by the sudden unexplained disappearance of the whooshing sound effect.
I'm sorry, Robin, I'm Brian Devlin, and I have to interrupt this interruption with another interruption. We'll, of course, come back to you as soon as something has actually happened, or before then, if possible. We'll be back after this. I'm Brian Devlin.
Bigger, better, faster, louder, stronger than any other radio station. Any other f***ing radio station. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Outside now! Oh, whoosh!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Frank Holvis. The first time I used a condom, it burst and all my shopping fell out. I was young and foolish. Anyway, here we all are at the Oranmore Theatre in Glasgow. What a friendly place. The moment I stepped through the door, I was offered a pornographic magazine. I thought, yes, later on, might come in handy. No, it's a rough venue. I don't mind, but it is a rough venue, ladies and gentlemen. First thing I noticed when I got myself a drink was the stools by the bar. I didn't step in one, but not everybody... Not everyone was so lucky. But I love Glasgow. I love Glasgow. I met my wife in Glasgow. And I was in this incredibly noisy bar, and I started chatting to the woman who would become my wife, ladies and gentlemen. And what she thought I said to her was, I'm the sort of man who likes a formal wedding. What I'd actually said was, in the back of my van, I've got some soiled bedding. Not the same thing at all, really. But we got married, and in fact I asked my wife the other day what she remembered most vividly about our time together, and she said the wedding, that moment up on the altar when I slipped my finger into your ring. Yeah, I remember that as well, actually. Brought a real lump to me throat, ladies and gentlemen. We've been together a long time now, long time. I know what makes her tick. It's my wristwatch, actually, that came off during a bout of heavy petting. You know. And she understands me. She'll say to me, Frank, do you want to do something dirty? Yeah, of course I want to do something dirty. And she says, good, you can get the Hoover out. How it gets in there, I don't know, baby. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks. I hope I haven't offended anyone, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
My mum's in a home. I don't know whose. She just wanders in and sits down. What the hell can we do when our parents get old and ill? We watch them anxiously as they accelerate downhill. The parents who once looked after you need looked after themselves. What can you do? Children, it's down to you. Hi sis, how's New Zealand?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, is everything all right?
Well, not really. It's Dad. He's taking a turn for the worse and he could go any day now.
Oh, Jesus. So I've got to get on a plane again. Is he definitely going to die?
Well, they say, you know...
Yeah, what do they say?
Well, it's quite similar to the last time when they said he was going to, you know...
Yeah, and what about the time before that? Because that time he was really going to die and they managed to keep him going.
Well, dying's never been easy, but now hospitals make it much more difficult and they're really good at keeping people alive.
Yeah, well, clearly. They're not very good at paying people's airfares, though, are they?
No, that's true.
This is the 4th time I've flown over.
I know.
What colour is he?
Yellow.
OK. Well, when he turns blue, call me back, because that'll be 24 hours.
OK. What the hell can we do when our parents' life gets worse? Our newfound longevity's a blessing and a curse. The parent-child relationship gets turned upside down, and it's age versus youth, euthanasia. So I'm thinking of my kids, I'm gonna try and die much quicker. Avoid the NHS, become an earlier bucket kicker. I'll stuff myself with deep-fried pizza, hoover loads of booze. Snub the gym, smoke lots of fags, find substances to abuse. I won't shilly-shally, gonna leave before I go to Lally.
Hello, Equator Online.
Is that customer services?
Yes, sir. How can I help?
My name's Calum Gilhooley.
Yes?
And I recently bought a new external hard drive from you. I got it yesterday.
Yes, sir. Is there a problem?
Well, you sent me a survey asking me how did we do, so I filled it in.
Really? Oh, thank you very much. We do like to get input from our customers.
Me too. I'd like some feedback as well.
Sorry, sir?
Nothing complicated. I just want to know how did I do. You know, was I okay as a customer?
I'm sure you were, sir.
Maybe you're sure, but I'm not. I'd like to know a bit more for my peace of mind. You know, I don't want to let you guys down. So I've got a few questions if you can spare the time.
Well, I'm quite busy.
I know what it's like. I was quite busy when I answered your survey. So, are you ready for the Calum Gilhooley Satisfaction Survey?
Yes, I don't really think this is necessary.
Were you satisfied with me as a customer on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is completely dissatisfied, 2 is slightly dissatisfied with moments of being satisfied, 3 is neither dissatisfied nor satisfied, neither here nor there, really couldn't give a toss, 4 is slightly satisfied, although slightly dissatisfied too, if I stop to think about it for a bit, and 5 is completely satisfied, nothing slight about it, not even a hint of being dissatisfied. Really, you were brilliant.
Well, I suppose 5.
Ah, brilliant, completely satisfied, good start.
How many questions are there?
That's what I said when I was doing your survey. Next topic, delivery. Was my house where I said it would be? On a scale of 1 to 2 this time, where 1 is no, you sent us to the wrong country, Edinburgh is not in Poland, and 2 is aye, bang on, we couldn't miss it, nice motorbike in the garden, by the way.
2.
Thought you'd like the bike. Next question, would you consider having me as a customer again, on a scale of 1 to 2, where 1 is no way get to Falkirk, and 2 is, you bet, Callum, you're a brilliant customer, come back any time.
2.
Brilliant. Almost there. A few more questions. Answer, yes or no. Can I contact you on a daily basis telling you I missed you? And telling you on what terms I'd be prepared to buy something else?
Yes.
And can I tell you repeatedly that my offer ends at midnight? And then contact you the following day with my next offer?
Yes.
You're not just saying yes, are you?
Yes!
That's the wrong answer. We'll have to go back to the beginning.
No! No, please, I meant no. Keep in touch, you know. Anything you want, just let us know. Don't be a stranger. You give all your pals my phone number. They can bug me all day, every day. Way to go, Callum! You're the man!
Nice guy. I'll call him tomorrow and see if he slightly or completely fancies a pint.
The Absolutely Radio Show is written and performed by Baikie, Morwenna Banks, Moray Hunter, Gordon Kennedy and John Stark. It are produced by Beattie and Gordon Kennedy and are an absolutely comedy unit production for BBC Radio 4.
Hello, St. James Medical Centre. Can I have your date of birth, please?
Why? What do you want to do with it?
I need it for security.
OK, it's 3762.
And can I have your name, please?
Callum.
I meant surname.
Well, you should have said. Surname's Gilhooley.
Calum Gilhooley, that's correct.
I know it's correct.
And now I know it's correct.
Well, why do you need to know it's correct?
So that we know it's you.
It is me, I'm telling you it's me.
Mr. Gilhooley, how can I help you?
I'd like to make an appointment, please.
Oh, I'm afraid we're very booked up. I can give you an appointment a week on Tuesday.
A week on Tuesday? But that's a week on Tuesday.
I'm sorry, but it's as soon as we have. I mean, unless it's urgent.
Well, I get a week on Monday if it's urgent.
No, we reserve a few appointments on the day if it's urgent. Is it urgent?
Oh, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. That's why I'm phoning you.
Well, you can see a doctor a week on Tuesday.
Aye, but what if it is urgent and I've wasted 8 days thinking it isn't? What if I die a week on Monday? Because I didn't know it was urgent and I couldn't get an appointment to find out. Surely there must be a halfway house, like urgent, not urgent, and maybe not urgent, we don't know, you better come in anyway.
Does it feel urgent?
Sometimes.
Where is it sore?
It's my foot.
That doesn't sound urgent.
I can't walk.
Ah, well, it might be urgent.
Ah, well, to be fair, I can walk a bit.
But how much can you walk?
I can hobble.
Hobble? Yeah, that seems more like quite urgent.
And it's quite urgent enough for me to get an appointment today, then.
It's supposed to be fully urgent, really.
I could try and make it worse if you like. Make it urgent.
I tell you what, I can get the doctor to give you a call.
Oh, he's got time to phone me up, has he?
No, it would be a different doctor. We have one doctor per day whose job it is to speak to people on the phone.
Why don't you just see people instead?
We find it's quicker to phone.
Oh, well, fine. Get him to give me a call and we'll see if it is quicker.
OK.
Because I'm not sure it will be. It's quite a long story. I'd have to tell him all about my foot and all about the history of my foot and how it happened, which is quite funny, by the way. Then I'd want to tell him all the things I think it might be from looking at the internet. Like sciatica or tendinitis or plantar fasciitis or maybe just a sprain. And then I'd have to describe how my foot looks and if there's any swelling and stuff, and I'd need to explain exactly how I'm limping and how sore it is and for how long and where exactly it's sore, and is it a stabbing pain or a low throbbing sort of thing?
Yes, I know.
Does it vary? So it seems to me by the time I've been through all that lot on the phone, I could have popped into his office and shown him my foot in person.
OK. Yeah, this is urgent. Definitely urgent. Can you come in at 10:30?
Today?
Yes, today.
Not sure about today. Can we make it Thursday?
OK, Thursday, 11:40 with Dr. Saunders.
Can we make it 2:30 with Dr. Kitson?
Yes, it's fine. 2:30 Thursday, Dr. Kitson. See you then.
Should just have asked for that in the first place.
If Facebook could talk, episode 35.
Someone famous has died. It's very sad, and I would like to be the first to break the news on here, even though I didn't actually know the famous person, and obviously it will be all over the television and radio and online and everywhere.
Can I be the first to say that it is sad, and I was a big fan of this famous person?
I agree. That is sad.
I am very sad to hear the sad news.
I am sadder than everyone so far to hear the sad news.
I think it is sad when something as sad as this happens and makes everyone sad.
I like that. To be clear, when I say I like that, of course I don't like that the famous person is dead. It is sad that the famous person is dead. I only meant I like the fact that you are sad about the famous person dying. Not that I particularly like the fact that you are sad either. I'll shut up now.
I like that.
Just to say that I once met the famous person who has sadly died, and I am therefore slightly more sad than anyone else on this thread.
Yes, I do know what happens when you get your tonsils out. First of all, the doctor, what is called the sultant, does look down your gully hole with a spoon. And she does say, oh dear, they are big whoppers. And she does look up your nose and say, that is gone all wonky too. And then she says, better whip those whoppers out. So then, a year later, you get up very early in the morning and go to the hospital, and they tell you to go straight back to bed, even though you've not done nothing naughty. And you do put on a dress like a back-to-front nightie, and everyone can see your bum hole. And even though you did not have any breakfast, they will not let you eat no food or no drink for hours and hours and hours. And they say, oh, your operation will be very soon. But it is not very soon. And you do get in a very bad mood because your tongue has gone like paper and your breath does smell like sick. And your mum does get very cross and blame the hen hates Hess. Then a nursey comes along just when you settle down for a nice game on your mum's phone, and she does tell you it is time for an operation. And the nursey does say, is Teddy having his tonsil out too? So she must be a nutcase. And not really should be a nurse because everybody knows that a teddy is not a real human being. Then they take you on a supermarket trolley to the room where they are going to cut your throat off. And this is called the theatre, but there is no panto and no plays going on there. Just lots of people having a good big laugh with you, and I think that is because they're wearing silly bath hats and pyjamas and they're all very embarrassed. Then you say goodbye to your mum and she starts to cry because they do try and suffocate you with a mask. And they say, just do the counting backwards, 3, 2, 1. And the next thing you know, you're all awake again and your neck does feel like it's being stabbed with a big sharp knife. And then the nursey says, now get up, please, thank you, and eat this great big sausage straight away, and you feel much better. And your nana does say, in my day, they give you ice cream. And then everyone says you will be up and about in no time, but instead you feel like you swallowed a monkey. And when the important Sultan doctor who done an operation does come round to your bed afterwards, she does say, oh yes, very good, well done, please, thank you. Your tonsils was as big as a lamb chop and all full of yucky gunk. Well done me for yanking them out. Go home now if you manage to do a wee-wee. And then you go home and everyone is nice to you for 2 days. And then your mum has to go back to work and everyone is very cross because they don't know what to blooming do with you. And then in a few more weeks you get another sore throat and your mum says, I don't know why we even bothered. And that is why it's having your tonsils out. It is, it's true.
Codville are very cheerful this morning, Gwynedd. Have you been touching himself again?
No, Denzil, our son Codville are happy because he have just got a part in the school nativity play.
Right, and what part will you be playing, Codville? Some sort of agricultural appliance?
Oh, don't be so silly, Denzil. He are going to be the little baby Jesus, aren't you, Codville?
How in Swansea are Codville going to be the little baby Jesus? He weighs 17 stone. What are they going to do for the baby's crib? Hire a skip?
Well, Denzil, Miss said he are going to be the little baby Jesus as a reward for knowing his tables.
His times tables?
No, just his tables. And chairs as well, he have learned. Miss are very pleased with him.
Gwynedd, how are anyone in their right mind, and I'm not including Yao here, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Denzil.
How are anyone in their right mind going to think that something the size of Codville, such as Codville, a little tiny baby, what was born about 10 minutes ago?
Yes, that's all right, Codville. A nativity play are a celebration of the creation myth of Jesus Christ, and the participants should be regarded as symbolic figures rather than real characters.
Gwynedd, have the vicar been talking to Codville by any chance?
The Reverend Hallelujah? Well, he might have had a word with him, yes.
Well, it doesn't matter about the nativity play anyway, because I'm not going to go and see it. I certainly don't want anyone finding out that I am his father.
But you are his father, Denzil, you are. I sat on that toilet seat when it was still warm from your bottom, and 9 minutes later, Codville was born.
Yes, Gwynedd, I don't think that was Codville, what you gave birth to 9 minutes later. But we won't go into that, no.
Oh, Denzil, why do you say such wicked things?
Oh, I don't know, Gwynedd, every man needs a hobby.
Well, there you are, Denzil. Codville says you can't go to the nativity play anyway, because he've told all his friends that you died before he was born, saving a young lady from an escaped bear what had taken her round the back at Halfords. And that if you hadn't pulled it off, it was going to eat her whole. So you can't go to the nativity play, Denzil, because you're dead. Yes, Denzil.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. Mwah, mwah. How was your day?
Oh, you know.
Oh, one of those, eh? Never mind.
How about you, darling?
Oh, fine, darling. Nothing to report, really.
Oh, that's good, yes. We're very lucky, aren't we, darling?
Oh, yes, we are, darling. We're very lucky indeed.
Yes. I punched Robert's lights out earlier on.
Oh, that's good, darling.
Yes, I thought so. He's been annoying me lately.
Yes, he has, darling. I know.
Asking me to work harder and turn up on time and do my share.
He's a terribly demanding boss.
Was, darling. He sacked me.
Oh, well, there you go. Never mind. You did your best.
Well, not really, but who cares?
Oh, not me, darling.
And so I had a few drinks.
Of course you did. You'd be a fool not to.
And crashed the car.
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, honestly.
Yeah, so I had to put the foot down, and I think I've run someone over.
Oh, that's just too bad. It's not your fault.
My thoughts entirely, yeah.
I mean, if you can't punch your boss, have a few too many, crash your car and run someone over, what can you do,
Yes, I knew you'd understand, darling. I think that's why we get on so well.
Mwah.
Where's Rex, by the way? I might take him for a walk.
Oh, he's in the garden.
I can't see him.
He's in the ground, darling.
Oh, dear.
Yes, I had to bury him.
Oh, why was that?
He was dead, darling.
Oh. Good idea, then, yes. Well done. Did you kill him?
Yes, another shotgun accident, I'm afraid.
Well, I always say you can't make an omelette without shooting a few dogs.
Safety catch business, it's just beyond me.
Yeah, well, never mind, darling. I'm sure you tried your best.
Well, I didn't really.
Oh, well, no matter.
You ready for dinner?
Yes, that'd be lovely. I'll open one of those Malbecs, shall I?
Oh, yes, I think we deserve it after a day like that.
Indeed, darling. Well done us for getting through it, I say.
Mwah, mwah.
Now everyone's worried about technology, causing social isolation and anxiety. I don't share this sensation. I love social isolation. Technology gives one a fantastic excuse to become a Howard Hughes recluse. It started with a home computer, the internet, and then a smartphone. I realized that I don't have to mix with people. I can stay at home on my own. No social interaction, such satisfaction. I don't even have to leave the house. All I need is a smartphone, a keyboard, a screen, and a mouse. I can purchase a cravat, order some tiffin, or find a virtual wife. I can meet friends on Facebook, so I don't have to face them in real life. I can avoid the rabble, play all day Scrabble. My stocks I can capitalize. With my desk and my smartphone, I can even do exercise. Or as I call it, desk-ercise. Look, I'm strengthening my thumb. Text, text, mouse, message, text. I'm strengthening my thumb. So technology, really healthy for me. I'm a real-life celebration of social isolation. And my choice dinner party company is me and me and me. And my technology.
Scalpel, please. I'm going to make the first incision now.
Oh, hold it right there, D'Artagnan. Where do you think you're going with that sharp protuberance?
Well, hang on. You're supposed to be asleep. You've been anaesthetised.
Indeed I have, sir, but while you were proceeding with procedure to send me to sleep, I took the simple precaution of not going to sleep. Wait, because I am the commissioner of this facility and I am on duty. So, King Arthur, if you'd like to leave Excalibur at the door, and you can explain to me the object of the purpose of your intention of your visit here today.
Well, I'm going to remove your appendix.
Paperwork.
What?
The documentation, sir. Removals come into the category removals, so I must ask you to see the form /12, otherwise we have no way of knowing if you are a bone for Fido or bona fide. as they say upstairs.
Yeah, but look, if you don't let me do this, you're going to die.
Oh, threats don't impress me, sir. So, unless you've got the docket in your pocket, get back on your rocket, Davy Crockett!
Look, we haven't got time to fill in forms. Will you just give me your permission?
No deal, Ally McBeal. If you've no got that form, it's dum. Permission impossible, sir.
OK, the blood pressure's dropping. If we're not quick, we're going to lose him.
Look, you've got to let me help you. There's no time.
Cardiac arrest, wee. Pupil dilation, pip-woo. Heart failure, beep. Body fluid evacuation imminent.
Oh, he's gone. And, oh, God, can someone open the window?
Hello, I'm St. Peter and this is heaven. Can I see your paperwork, please? What? Hold that right there, Sancho Panza. I have been through an unauthorised appendectomy, DEFCON dead situation. So, no paperwork then. Well, I'm afraid it's the other place for you. And where's that? Well, if you just like to go through the doors... round Dante's 7 cycles of hell, past the Big Brother house, and when you see Richard Nixon screaming with flames shooting out of his arse, you're there. At last, somebody speaking my language!
Hello, and now for the regional news where you are.
If you happen to be in the region where the news is, that is.
Is that is?
It is.
I'm Hugh Pugh.
And I'm Prue Hughes. The driver of an ice cream van is in hospital tonight following a riot at the annual picnic of the Faversham 50 Shades of Grey Reenactment Society. Organiser of the event, Mr. Herbert Dipp, admitted that it might have been a mistake to book a Mr. Whippy van.
And in Redditch today, magistrates told a man who had stolen several dozen fireworks by hiding them up his bottom that he'll be let off.
Members of the public in Sunderland are being asked to look out for 3 armed men who robbed a post office this morning. Police say that the 3 armed men should be easy to identify because they have 3 arms.
Meanwhile, police in North Wales have launched a major investigation in Rhyl after a man out walking his dog reported that the sea had been stolen. The 7th time this has happened in the last few days. Rhyl police believe the series of thefts is the work of criminals from rival holiday resort Colwyn Bay. And they particularly want to speak to 2 men seen with a bucket round about lunchtime. The police say that if anyone has any information, preferably about this incident, they should come forward. Or, if that's not convenient, in any other direction. Or they can phone the telephone in the police station on 111 111 111 2.
And in Rochdale, a housing estate where streets are named after famous explorers has had the sign from one of its streets removed after someone pointed out that the Russian cosmonaut who was the first man in space was called Yuri Gagarin and not gagging on urine.
I'm fingering my mouse. I'm fingering my mouse. Right click, left click, press, squeeze. I'm descorsizing.
And now on Radio 4, the next in our series of The People's War. We hear from those who remember. Mavis Stoter was a chief petty officer in the Wrens. Catering Corps. Mavis describes her most powerful memory.
Sandwiches. Hundreds and hundreds of sandwiches. Meat paste, fish paste, toothpaste.
And how did you cope with people who had food allergies?
Allergies, my arsehole. They weren't invented, weren't no vegetarians neither. Or if they were, I'd give them chicken shit on toast to teach them a lesson. If anyone demanded crusts cut off, I told them where to shove it. By the end of the war, I was giving them 2 slices of bark with a bit of phlegm in the middle. By the time D-Day came around, I never wanted to see another bleeding sandwich.
So, what did you do after the war?
I got a job in the kitchen at the Ritz. Preparing afternoon tea.
Ooh, lovely. So, lots of gatto, fancies, pastries.
Nah, sandwiches.
I look back on the war with horror, of course. It was an absolute bloody time in so many ways. But the one thing that sustained me throughout was the camaraderie of the chaps. As we were close to the spectre of death so many times, I remember taking a young soldier, a private in the Dragoons, into my arms as he lay dying. I looked into his eyes and saw only fear. I kissed him gently and uttered the words, "Good night, sweet prince." I wrote a letter home informing his mother. As an officer, it was your duty. Of course, the next day it transpired that during the long, cold night, the young lad had completely recovered. He merely had a jolly bad chest infection. He was up and about and fit as a fiddle. It was all very embarrassing. Had to send another telegram to his mother. She'd arranged the funeral and already bought a hat.
That was The People's War, a collection of memories from those who were there, or at least somewhere nearby.
What the hell's going on? I don't know what's happening.
Welcome to the Stoneybridge Town Council meeting. Right, I'd like to open this meeting by welcoming you all here and by saying what a pleasure it is to see you. But by the way, Margaret, have you got a new hairdo?
Not really, no.
Have you had a shave or something?
Oh, might have.
I thought so. You look very fetching without those sideburns. Oh, by the way, can I just say that I really like your B.O. this evening?
Ah, here's Bruce, it's a new one. 3 weeks, I call it.
I wonder if you should get it bottled.
XBO in a bottle. It's got a ring to it, right enough.
Hang on, wait a minute. Brucey's after something.
How do you mean?
Don't you see he's being nice? I like your B.O.Ec. Have you had a shave, Margaret? He's after something.
Ah, so he is. Well spotted, Molly.
Aye, so what is it you want, Brucey?
OK, I've been rumbled. I want your silence.
For why?
Have you no seen what's happened to Sepp Blatter and Pfeiffer? We're next.
What are you on about?
They're all under investigation for fixing stuff. It's only a matter of time until they come knocking on our doors.
Someone knocked on my door this morning.
There you go, it started. Who was it?
By the time I got there, they'd gone.
Oh, that's them, all right.
To be fair, I took my time getting there. I was in the bath and I had a dump.
That's disgusting.
After I got out the bath,
Oh, that's good.
But before I got to the toilet.
Actually, now that you mention it, someone was at my bedroom window late last night.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Margaret. It was a delicate and urgent matter.
Oh, I hope you got it sorted out.
Yes, it was dealt with satisfactorily. Thank you. Anyway, back to the matter in hand.
He means the other matter in hand.
I think you need to relax, Brucey. We've done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong? You're so naive. Who won Stoneybridge Best Kept Wheelie Bin competition for the last 3 years?
Not me, Brucey. I don't have one.
Me, that's who.
We were the judges. It was all above board.
Above board? I bought you all a drink in the King's Arse, remember? Wasn't even my shout.
Oh, I remember that. I didn't know you could get thimbles of ale.
I thought I'd get away with it.
Butcher of the Year, 1995 to 2015.
I'm the only butcher in the town.
Best Brucey Award?
I'm the only Brucey in town.
What about when you won the Beetle Drive? Tell me that was for real at least.
I skipped the drugs test afterwards.
Oh, wait, Brucey.
It's all been one big fix.
The whole shooting match. I give in. I hereby resign.
Hooray! That's terrible.
Oh, you sure, Brucey, after all these years?
I think it's the only way.
And you're just getting to like my B.O. as well.
Right, that's that dealt with. Next item.
I thought you just resigned.
Yes, I did. Now, next item.
Oh, is this a Sepp Blatter sort of resignation?
Exactly. Straight from his handbook on resignations. I'm staying as chairman until I find out it's not me that's been fixing all these competitions and prizes for all these years and I can pin it on someone else. But until such time, I am going nowhere. Now, can we please get on with the matter in hand?
Not that matter in hand, Wally.
Sorry. Next item.
The Absolutely Radio Show is written and performed by Baikie, Morwenna Banks, Moray Hunter, Gordon Kennedy and John Sparks. It's produced by Gus Beattie and Gordon Kennedy and is an Absolutely Comedy Unit production for BBC Radio 4. Brilliant.
First of all, you do start to go smelly in the night time. And in the morning, your bedroom does pong of bum and feet. And if you are a boy, then you do grow fluffy lips, and your voice do go like this. And the favourite thing what teenage boys like to do is go on Xbox One and have a nice fiddle down their trousers. And I think it must be very itchy in their pants because they have to scratch there all day long. And if you are a teenager girl, then you must go all grumpy for no reason, but it is not your fault, it is because of your hormones. And I think hormones are like little mean gnomes what live in the teenagers' heads. And if you are a girl, then the hormones do tell you to wear clothes what look like a bikini. And your mum does say to your sister, if you go out in that top with your belly button showing, next thing you know, you will have a teenage baby. And your sister says, shut up, I can wear what I like, I'm a feminist. Then your sister does take 1 million photos on her phone doing this face. And this is called your selfie. And you must put your selfie on Snapchat. And Snapchat is also where you do put pictures of your dinner and say how much you ate. But really, you did eat nothing at all. And your mum gets worried and says your sister is going to, Bolivia. And then your brother does hide in his bedroom and smoke a big long cigarette called a spiff. But it is okay because it's not a real cigarette. It is only made out of lovely nice flowers and weeds. And teenagers like it best if all the rest of the family be miserable. But that is good because now you are not the naughty one and you get all the attention. And this does make the teenagers even more cross, and they will only be nice to you if you give them your pocket money so they can go down the town and buy the drug sandwich. And that is what is a teenager. It's true.
Last week in our session, Graham, you talked about...
It's Ian, actually.
Ian, of course. Sorry. Anyway, Ian, last week you talked about your feelings of rejection following your split with your girlfriend and how you feel as if you're destined never to find someone to love.
No, I didn't. I'm happily married. My problem is at work.
Oh, that's right. It's coming back to me. Your low self-esteem, and the older you get, the less you feel valued by your boss and, crucially, your younger co-workers.
No. I'm fine about getting older in the workplace.
Are you sure? You're quite old.
Yes, I am quite sure. There's no problem there.
Have you fully thought this through?
I haven't thought this through at all, actually, because the thought hadn't even occurred to me.
Oh, I remember now. You have fantasies about dressing up as a woman and filleting your male boss.
No!
No! It's involuntary erections in formal situations.
Look, how about I tell you what it is?
No, I'll get it eventually.
We only have an hour!
Ah, now I remember. Anger. That's the problem, isn't it?
No!
You sound pretty angry to me.
Well, I'm angry now, yes.
Excellent. Now we're getting somewhere.
No! We're not getting somewhere. I wasn't angry when I arrived, but you forgetting everything about me has made me very, very angry.
Oh, this is excellent. So you're truly angry?
Yes!
Oh, that's good. Get it out.
It's not good, you dipstick. This isn't what I want to get out. My problem is that I'm bored with work.
And what do?
I'm a therapist.
Welcome to the Stoneybridge Council meeting. First item on the agenda is a bit of a thorny issue.
A horny issue?
Thorny, will you get your mind out the sewer, Rick?
Although this does actually have to do with the Stoneybridge toilet facilities.
Get your mind back in the sewer,
We need to refurbish our lavatories to be more inclusive.
Inclusive of what?
Our facilities need to cater more for the Stoneybridge LGBT community.
What the LGBT does that stand for?
Oh, I think it's the large girls' biscuit tasting community.
No, don't be ridiculous. It's the Let's Get Bladdered Tonight community.
Well, you get with the times, you bunch of dinosaurs. LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bi, trans community.
Well done us. I didn't realise we had one.
Well, we do, and we need to upgrade the bogs.
Excuse me, you could eat your dinner off the seats, and I personally have seen to it that every cubicle has its own toilet cake.
Which is delicious, by the way.
Look, the point is we need to make everyone welcome in our toilets.
I've certainly heard Brucey making someone very welcome in the men's bar cubicle, mentioning no names. Margaret.
Oh, it was a medical emergency.
Could we make both the toilets unisex?
Unisex?
He means unisex.
No, I don't. I mean unisex, so unisex can use them.
Could we just put a picture of a toilet on the toilet door?
So then everyone can go in and use the crapper no matter what junk they've got in their trunk.
Well, that's just the kind of small-minded bigotry I might have expected from you lot.
Well, Willie, we're trying our best. You're awfully sensitive about this issue.
Nah, well, so would you be if your wife was changing gender.
What brought this on, Willie?
She says she feels trapped in her own body.
We're all trapped in our own bodies.
Is it not just she's trapped with your body, Willie?
So, how far has your partner proceeded in the process, Willie?
Well, things are moving apace. Yesterday she bought a pair of Y-fronts.
Oh, well. We'd better get a shift on then. Right, next item. I have a suggestion from the Let's Get Bladdered Tonight community.
Can we discuss it in the pub?
That's the suggestion. Come on.
Hi, you wanted a word?
Yes, Brian, thanks. I tell you what it is. It's about the programme notes for the play. You know, I was just wondering if there's still time to change the biogs.
I think so. Why?
Well, it's just that Hugh's biog is 3 times the length of mine, so it looks like he's done 3 times as much stuff. Not that it matters, but it does.
We went through all this, Brian, and we were very careful to make sure that because of your equal billing, both you and Hugh listed the same number of credits.
Yes, but Hugh's show titles are so much longer than mine. And his tellies, he's got Law and Order Special Victims Unit, Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends, and Claude Mandoon and the Flaming Sword of Fire. Whereas I've got Lewis, Fox and Boone.
Ah, I see the problem.
Yeah, in his films, he's got The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill But Came Down a Mountain, The Cook, The Thief, His Wife and Her Lover, and Patang Yang Kipperbang. Whereas I've got Ben, Kez and Snatch.
Yes, Brian, but
he's
you know...
played the Mayor of Casterbridge, Wackford Squeers Jr. and Major at the Birmingham Hippodrome, the Liverpool Actors Studio and the Wolverhampton Civic Hall. And I've played Dob, Gogo and Q at the Y they met in the Mart.
Oh, we can't change your career, can we?
He's done it intentionally.
Oh, come on, Hugh wouldn't do that.
Hugh Weatherall Fernley Athelstonford wouldn't intentionally seek out titles, parts and theatres with longer names. That's exactly what he's done.
I think you're being paranoid.
Well, I think he's at it. Anyway, I've just remembered some plays I did many years ago. And if I may, in my theatre section, I'd like to take out Da, Nine and Cats and instead insert For Coloured Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Was Enough, Can Hieronymus Merkin Ever Forget Mercy Humpet and Find True Happiness, and The Persecution and Assassination of Jean-Paul Marat as performed by the inmates of the asylum at Charenton under the direction of the Marquis de Sade.
Where exactly did you perform those?
Well, there was a small festival on Anglesey, just outside Clanvar Puch Gwyn Gilgoria, Gwyn Gogol Clanty Silio Gogogo.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
On Anglesey.
Yes, I thought it might have been there. OK, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, great. Thanks very much. There's the man himself. Hugh, darling, you were marvellous today. Can't tell you how much I'm enjoying working with you.
And now on Radio 4, the next in our series of The People's War. We hear from those who remember.
Ah, of course, we'd get all excited when the American GIs come into the docks. We were young and innocent. Oh, we'd line up down the quayside in our Sunday best and we'd cheer as the boats come in. All the Americans looked so handsome with their buzz cuts and their huge great teeth. The GIs was very generous to us young girls. Very kindly. They bought us all sorts of exotic gifts like chewing gum and nylons and venereal diseases. Oh, I kept mine as a souvenir. The nylons, not the syphilis.
I came out of prison and I was sent straight off to the front line. Result? 3 square meals and you're handed a gun. I shot a bunch of Germans and got a medal. In 1956, I shot a man in Sauchiehall Street. Got 25 years in the jail. And when the judge sent me down, he asked if I had anything to say. I says, aye. Them Germans I shot were probably decent guys. The man in Sauchiehall Street was a vicious bastard who'd beaten up his wife. I bloody loved the war. The war was great. It was civilian life I couldn't do.
There'll be Well, my parents knew things were getting bad, and so they decided the best thing to do was to get me out of the country, as quick as possible. So they decided to post me to London. They get me to fold myself up very small, and they put me in a little wooden box, and they drill some holes. And then they pack me in and cover me over with fish. Lots of little fish, sprats. And they post me all the way to London. But when the people in Hackney, the other end, opened the box, it stinks of fish, of sprats, and nobody wants me. Why would they? So they packed me back in the box and sent me back to Germany.
And were your family still alive?
Yeah, of course, they are very pissed off.
Because you were back in danger again.
No, there was no danger. This was long before the war. I was just a very annoying child.
Sometimes I despair about dear old Blighty. All sorts of awful things going on that gives one a terrible frighty. Thuggery, muggery, buggery. I want to stay and hide away out of sighty, but now I've found somewhere I can escape to, where things are all righty. It's the kind of place where people dress correctly, in barbers and blazers with badges and slip-on shoes. Well-pressed vests, we're a cut above the rest, with fine wines and cufflinks and lots of egg-scouts and security gates to keep the riff-raff out. What is this marvellous place of refuge, I hear you ask? It's the People Like Me Club, the People Like Me Club. Our guests are well-mannered and polite. The People Like Me Club, the People Like Me Club. We're all welcome if you're male and white. Sky-high membership fees, we do what we please. It's the People Like Me Club, the People Like Me Club. Don't worry about a uni degree. The People Like Me Club, the People Like Me Club. To advance in life, connections are the key. We revere the House of Lords and we're mustard-coloured cords. It's the People Like Me Club, the People Like Me Club. So open the door, walk into 1954. People like me club, the People Like Me Club, the People Like Me Club.
Okay, 1 tomato soup. Would you like some bread?
Yeah.
So is there anyone else?
Yeah, soup, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Hang on. Brian Rogers, is that you?
Yeah, my God. Jenny Marshall, how are you?
Fine. Yes, just doing a bit of voluntary work. Wow, a long time no see.
Yes, indeed. God, I haven't seen you since...
You chucked me.
Chuck's rather a strong word, Jenny.
Dumped?
Dumped, yes, that's better, yes. You sure I did the dumping?
Oh, yes, I remember it well, yes.
Really?
Hard to forget you left such a lovely phone message.
Oh, yes, I remember now. Yeah, sorry about that. I was hoping you'd answer.
At 3 in the morning.
Was it really? Time flies, doesn't it? Yes. No hard feelings, I hope?
No, of course not. No, you had things to do career path-wise. Didn't have time for a serious relationship or children or anything like that.
Did I really say all that?
Yes, you really did.
Well, there you go.
So now you're eating at a soup kitchen. Interesting.
Eating? Oh, no, you always did see things at face value. I'm researching, Jenny.
Is that right?
Oh, yes, I've noticed a gap in the market. Soup's eaten by everyone, you see. From kings and queens to people living rough in the street, it's a win-win. Multi-seller, so I'm looking under the soup bonnet. And thus far, I'm seeing a lot of low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, you're taking this research a bit seriously, aren't you? Look at the state of you.
Undercover, Jenny. If word gets out I'm drilling down into the soup market, it'll be like the gold rush all over again. Gotta get all my ducks in a row first. There's no sunset in soup, Jenny. People will always want it.
Right, so you're scoping the market, I take it.
Keep the old voice down, Jenny. Don't open the kimono, for God's sake. Things are at a very delicate stage.
A very early stage, I'd have said.
Well, the best way to learn, Jenny, is to get down and dirty on the shop floor.
Well, you're certainly doing that. I can smell you from up here.
So, how about you? Still single?
No, married with 3 children.
Oh, bad luck. I'm still working.
Yeah, pro tem. Martin and I are going to take early retirement and get a place on the south coast, or south of France, probably both.
Hell of a hard, though, having 2 places. Deciding which country to be in at the weekend. Very stressful. And what does this Martin fellow do?
He sells soup.
Really?
No, not really, no. He was your backfill, Brian, does your old job and does it very well. It's funny how things turn out. Well, must get on. Enjoy the soup.
Oh, I will, don't you worry. All right, ball breaker, that one got out just in time. And now, Thought for the Day with the Reverend Murdo McMinn from Balerna.
Good morning. Or is it? Maybe you've not had a good morning. I've not had a good morning. Let me explain. Up until yesterday, I was a bit anxious as I hadn't come up with a thought for this day or any other day. But then yesterday afternoon, I was doing my weekly shop in the local Minimart when I came across a punnet of tomatoes. Which made me think, maybe this little punnet of innocent-looking tomatoes can give me a thought for the day. Some sort of allegory, perhaps. But no such allegory popped into my head. So, I didn't buy the tomatoes. But for the rest of the day, I kept thinking about them. What was it about those tomatoes that had struck such a chord? And then I remembered. Those tomatoes were on my shopping list. I had planned to make myself some tomato soup. A bouillabaisse, if you will. So I rushed back to the mini-mart, which sadly was shut. So I'm sorry to report that the old red mist descended. And I picked up a pebble, a stone. Well, it was more like a breeze block. That was lying nearby and smashed in the mini-mart window, clambered inside and made off with my tomatoes, leaving the correct money by the till, of course. And last night, as I sat in my cell, all my cell, the sergeant brought me my dinner, and you know, it was tomato soup. The Lord indeed works in mysterious ways. So, my thought for the day is this. If you're making tomato soup and you're strapped for a story for your thought for the day slot, try not to panic. The Lord will provide, and the police will do the soup.
And now on Radio 4, it's time for the charity appeal. This week, on behalf of the PARP charity, the Posh Actors Are Also Real People charity.
At home, we were seen as the rebels. A lot of us were rejected by our parents. They don't understand.
When I said I was going to drama school, my mother cried for weeks. She imagined me living in a slum, having to pay my way by working on a market stall. But I said to her, Mummy, don't worry, I won't have to be in EastEnders.
Yeah, and in a way, that's the problem. We just wouldn't get cast in Enders or Corrie, no matter how much we deserve it. Because when directors find out you're an Oldetonian or a Harrovian or whatever, they only cast you as an American with an ambiguous moral compass in a high-quality US cable TV series.
Yeah, when what we really want to play is teachers, or tax inspectors, or a bloke who works down the factory, car park attendant, with a bit of a limp, maybe. Normal people.
Yeah, I mean, we get bashed for doing rubbish working-class accents, but to be fair, we're pretty good at them. I mean, I hate to boast, because we at Oldetonians pride ourselves on our humility, but I actually got an A star in self-deprecation.
So please try to look beyond the advantage of our enormous wealth. We may be posh, but we're real people too.
Hello, thank you for holding. Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Calum, by the way.
Hello, Calum.
So that is the Google HR department?
Yes, sir. How can I help today?
Well, firstly, I just want to congratulate you all on your new logo. You know, it's brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
It's clever. You know, it's like it's new, but it's also exactly the same. Which is not easy.
It does take time, sir.
I mean, it's good that you've kept it, you know, the same letters, the same spelling. Google.
Sir?
That's G for gnome, O for nothing.
I know how to spell it, thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, as I was saying, it's good with those letters, you know, that's good. And you've kept the same colours, you know, like blue, red, yellow, then blue again. That's all brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
But and this, for me, is the master stroke. You've changed the typeface, you know. I mean, how did you choose that new one?
Well, there was much discussion, I can assure you.
Oh, I bet there was. I mean, there's so many typefaces to choose from, aren't there? There's hundreds. There's Aberdeen MT condensed extra bold. Aberdeen MT condensed light.
Yes, I know,
American
sir.
typewriter and Dali Mono.
Sir, if you just...
Apple Casual,
Yes,
Apple Chancery.
I get it, sir. Yeah, there are a lot of typefaces to choose from. Well, we're very glad you like the new logo, sir, and thank you for calling.
But what's most brilliant about it is...
Yes, sir?
Do people get paid to do that? You know, to change the typeface.
Yes, sir. People get paid. We have a team.
A team? There's a bunch of them. And it's their job to sit around deciding the new typeface.
Oh, yes, sir.
Sounds brilliant.
Well, it's hard work, sir.
Which is where I come in. See, what I was wondering was, could I join you? I'm pretty good with typefaces, and, you know, maybe when it comes time to doing the next logo, as long as it's not too difficult, you know, as long as you're, like, keeping the same letters, which seems likely.
Well, thank you for your kind offer, but we're very happy with our team as it stands.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised, but they might get poached when other folks see this new logo they've done.
We'll cross that bridge, sir.
But another option you might want to consider is to have me as your Scottish wing, you know. I could kind of head that up.
We're probably okay, sir.
You know, I could keep my nose to the ground, test the water over here, check if folk are still happy with the spelling, you know, if they're still on side with the colours, and I could check what sort of typeface is popular over here.
Sir, why don't you email us your resume and we'll put you on file?
Oh, brilliant. Are you going to file me under C for Calum or G for Gilhooley? See, if it's Calum, that's C for... Oh, dear, I must have cut him off. Hope that doesn't count against me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Frank Holvis. The other day I visited London, and I was out and about, and I'd had a drink. I won't say I was pagagetic, because that's quite a difficult word for me to say. But I was a bit wibbly-wobbly, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit wibbly, and I needed to visit the lavatory, and I just passed a hotel. I don't mean I just excreted a hotel. Although I did stay in one in Rill once that I think somebody had. So I popped into the hotel to use their lavatory, and at the end of the foyer I saw this door skied open, and a bloke came out, and I thought, oh, that'll be it, and I nipped in, found myself in this little square room with a panel of numbered buttons on the wall, nothing else. I thought, posh hotel in London, you know, it's going to be a state-of-the-art, high-tech lavatory, so I pressed the button with number 2 on it. Because that's why I was there, ladies and gentlemen. And the door slid shut, and a little bell went ding, and there was a sense of movement, which I thought was appropriate. No receptacle for anything, but I thought, well, you know, high-tech, maybe a Hoover or something. I'll just pop out the wall. I dropped my trousers. Sorry to go into such detail, but bodily function shouldn't be swept under the carpet, should they? Dropped my trousers, assumed the lavatory position, and the door slides open. I couldn't believe it, and there's this bloke standing there. He says to me, is it going up? I didn't know what to say. I said, what's it got to do with you? Anyway, mercifully, the door slid shut then. Half a minute later, it slides open again. This time, several people actually came in. Nobody said anything, but the atmosphere, well, you could have cut it with a knife, getting in more ways than one. As a matter and this just kept happening. It was an absolute bloody nightmare. Pardon my language, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I haven't offended anyone with that. And there was no toilet paper, which was the last straw, really. No, I was so cross, I stamped my foot, which was a mistake. I should have looked. But I was absolutely furious. And at the end, I stormed up to the reception desk to complain. But another bloke had just beaten me to it, and he was absolutely furious as well. Because, apparently, and you won't believe this, ladies and gentlemen, but apparently somebody had done a poo in the lift. So as far as I'm concerned, ladies and gentlemen, London, you can keep it.
The Absolutely Radio Show was written and performed by Pete Baikie, Morwenna Banks, Moray Hunter, Gordon Kennedy and John Sparks. It's produced by Gus Beattie and Gordon Kennedy and was an Absolutely Comedy Unit production for BBC Radio 4.
Oh,
up yourself, are you?
No, Gwynedd, that would be disgusting. I am putting the shells up on this wall.
Oh, that would be nice. Then I can put my book up there.
I didn't know you had a book, Gwynedd.
Oh, yes, Denzil, with words and everything. It are just like somebody talking to you, but flat.
And what is it called, this book of yours?
The complete book of classic recipes from Wales.
How many recipes are that, then?
2.
I'm surprised there's so many. What's in there apart from Welsh rabbit?
Arseholes.
I mean whistles, Gwynedd.
Oh, yes, sorry, Denzil. Rissoles, yes. Do you know, I think I might be ex-dicklick.
I mean dyslexic, Gwynedd.
Oh, yes, that's right, Denzil. Ex-dicklick, yes. It's an easy mistake to make.
Yes, because the difficult mistakes are a bit too hard for you.
Oh, Denzil, sometimes I think I just can't cope.
Only sometimes.
I am feeling a bit low.
Well, you're no shorter than usual, Gwynedd.
Denzil, I think I am having a breakdown.
Perhaps you should try a bit of DIY then.
What do you mean, Denzil?
Well, when the boiler broke down, I fixed that, and I'm pretty sure that the inside of your head are not more complicated than the Cadwelly 9000 combi with a variable regulator. I know. Tell me about your dreams, Gwynedd.
Oh, all right. I've only had one dream, Denzil, and in my dream, I dreamed I was in the Navy on a ship, and it was called HMS Gwynedd the Lovely. And all the sailors were being nice to me, and one of them said, Gwynedd, would you like to see my hornpipe?
Ach, thee.
Yes, Denzil. Then another sailor took out his bosun's whistle and said I could blow it. And he told me my fingering was excellent and he danced a merry jig.
I'll bet he did, Gwynedd. Dear.
Then I had to leave the Navy and I was very sad. Then I woke up, but I was still sad, and I've been sad ever since.
Yes. Well, I can see what the problem are, Gwynedd.
What, Denzil?
You have got post-naval depression.
If Facebook could talk, episode 137.
I don't know, just feeling a bit down in the dumps today. Probably nothing.
Oh dear, poor you.
I like that.
Big hugs.
I like that.
Have a drink.
I like that. Thank you for all the messages of support from all my FB chums. You're the best. Feeling much better now.
Gosh, that was a quick recovery. I'm sorry, I mean, I like that. Have a kiss. Have another kiss. Have another kiss. Have another kiss. Have another kiss. Thankfully, I don't kiss this much in person. Wink, smiley face.
Glad you're feeling better. I feel a little bit down now.
Oh dear, poor you, sad face.
Big hugs.
Have a drink.
I like that.
Oh, off and die.
What is an exam? It is a big test to see if you are clever or very, very stupid. And when you first go to school, everyone does say, oh, isn't it nice for them to have a nice, lovely little time with the Play-Doh and making a muck with the finger paint? But then, after a week, the teacher does say, stop playing and get ready for your SATs. And SATs does stand for Silly Arse Bum Tests. And SATs was first invented by the government, by the man what was the boss of schools, Mr. Michael Cove, what looks like a little boy and an old man all at the same time. And now the boss of schools is Mrs. Knickers Norgan. And she does love SATs even more than he did. And when the teacher makes you do the test, the whole class must be silent. and you must not copy off the brainy girl, because your teacher will say, it's only yourself you are cheating. And that is not true, because you're not copying off yourself, are you? But if the teacher is still cross with you, then you must cry and say, it's not my fault, it's because of problems at home. and they will take you to see the head teacher, and you must say, I couldn't do the test because my mum drinks too many pints of wine. and if you do get lots of ticks on your SATSAMs, then you can go to a place called a university and have some further away education. And a university is like a hotel where you pay money to learn how to go to sleep in the daytime and how to wash your own pants. But when you have finished university, you get a special swimming certificate, and then you can be a doctor or a dentist or a businessman. But if you did answer no questions on your SATS test, you will never get a job, and then you will go on the scrap heap challenge and end up down the prison with a tattoo on your face and crumble teeth, and you will have to drink cider for breakfast and wee down your leg and sit in the street with a dog on a string. And that is what will happen if you do not pass your exams at school. It's true.
Joe, you're a sight for sore eyes. How you doing, man?
Oh, man, I haven't seen you since the Rockageddon Festival at Newton's and Boswell's. How you doing, Davy?
I'm stony broke. So I was wondering if you've got any songs in the pipeline, Joe.
Aye, but they're in the pipeline. That's where they are.
Because I told the press we were working on a new album.
No, did you now?
So what I was thinking was maybe we could release a best-of album.
We did that already, Davy.
Did we?
About 10 years back.
I can't mind of that. All right. I mean another best-of, a new one.
We did that too, Davy.
Oh, did we? Oh, jeez.
Aye, we did the very best of Tetraploid about 5 years ago.
I must have forgotten that one. Have we done a live album, Joe?
2.
Jeez, oh.
1 electric, 1 acoustic.
Okay, I've got another idea. How about we re-record all the old stuff now?
You mean now that my voice is gone?
What? It's not gone, Joe. It's not totally. It's got a different texture, right enough. And range. And tonally, it's not so good. And out of tune some more, maybe. But still, it'd be the band back together.
Apart from Stu and Kenny.
May they rest in peace. Aye. I'm still going, Joe.
Davy, man, you've lost the use of your arms.
Aye, but I'm learning to kick the drums.
So it would be a stripped-down version of the classics.
Exactly.
Without the harmonies.
Dump them.
Or the guitar solos.
They take up time.
We'd have me singing out of tune.
And forgetting the words.
And you kicking the drums.
Yeah! There you go. The worst of Tetraploid.
And now for the local news with Prue Hughes.
And Hugh Pugh, bringing you the news from down your way.
And up your parts.
In Riddle today, thousands of furious animal rights activists descended on the town to stop the local council taking 10 ants to court for not paying their rent. But there were red faces all round when the activists realised it was actually a printing error and that the council was in fact taking tenants to court.
Police in Norfolk are looking for a one-legged man who robbed a bank then made off on foot. The public are advised not to approach the man as he may have only one leg, but he is armed.
Medical news now, and in Rill, a man who thinks he's a piece of luggage has been admitted to hospital. Psychiatrists say he's the strangest case they've ever seen.
And finally, in Wellington and Somerset, administrators at the Not Very Wellington Hospital have had to close several wards because Mrs. A is out of control. Oh, I'm so sorry, that should be MRSA is out of control. Hospital spokesman, Dr. Will See You Now, said that despite the problem, the death rate at the hospital was no higher than usual, 1 per person.
And now, Thought for the Day with the Reverend Murdo McMinn
from Belern.
Good morning. I've had a wee thought. I was standing in the queue at my local Minimart the other day. They've allowed me back on a trial basis after the window-smashing debacle the other week. And as I stood in the queue, I thought to myself, what in the world has happened to the Curly Wurly? Oh, I used to be a devil for the Curly Wurly, but you can't buy a Curly Wurly anywhere these days. It's like the world's been de-Curly Wurlied. Anyway, I'm sorry to say that the old red mist descended once again, and sadly there was a pebble, well, it was a breeze block nearby, and well, somehow I destroyed the entire confectionery department and mortally wounded the adjacent newspaper stand. As I said, I am a devil for a Curly Wurly. So my thought is this: if at first you can't see a Curly Wurly, it's probably because there isn't a Curly Wurly. And that's my wee thought for your tea break. The rest of the day, you're on your own.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. Mwah, mwah.
Now, you are remembering we've got that charity fundraiser thing tonight?
Yes, I am, darling, yes. Is it for children with no backs or something?
Children with hairy backs, darling.
Oh, yes, that's the one, yes. Who's organising our table?
Dom and Samantha.
Oh, God. Do we know who else is on it?
Yes, just been Googling them all now.
Oh, yes.
So, first of all, there's Ian and Tracy.
He's a tennis coach.
That's right.
Not sure about tennis. What's she like?
Into soft furnishings, apparently.
Oh, buggered than that.
And a drama teacher.
Oh, that sounds more interesting.
Expert on Strindberg.
Oh, dear. Yes, we could be in trouble there. We'll just have to ignore them. Who's next?
There's David and Brian.
You mean?
Yes, both men.
Yes, I've nothing in common with them, then.
But you're a man, darling.
Yes, but I don't like men, darling. What if one of them's got a goatee and tries to kiss me?
Just pretend it's my mother and kiss him back.
No, we're not sitting next to any of that lot. Who else is there?
Jeremy and Anita?
Oh, God, he's a Labour councillor.
She's something to do with Greenpeace.
Are they hippies?
Looks like it. 5 children.
Oh, must they? This table's a disaster. Is there anyone we might like?
Have a look at Sandra and Mark.
Oh, well, they seem okay to look at.
He's a banker, same as you.
Excellent.
Likes shooting and fishing.
Proper bloke, much more the thing.
She's a former model.
Very promising.
Originally from Liverpool.
Liverpool? Oh, no, sorry, no.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, come on, the accent, the football chat, the bloody Beatles, I can't do it.
Anyway, we're going to another charity do next week.
Oh, yes, is it Support the Surly again?
No, it's Stand Up for the Stupid.
Oh, yes.
God's sake, darling, you're the president.
Oh, yes, so I am, yeah.
Mwah, mwah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Frank Hovis. My wife likes a drink in the afternoon. And the other day I came home about 2:30 and found my wife lying face down, spread-eagled across the bed. Completely naked. And I couldn't help thinking how much my wife's anus resembled the mouthpiece of a trumpet. Hey, by the way, I do hope I've not offended anyone here by saying anus. I mean, it's a word that doctors use, and actually not many people know this, but that particular body part is actually named after a man called Hugh Janus, who did have a huge anus. So, I couldn't help thinking how much my wife's anus resembled the mouthpiece of a trumpet. And I thought, I wonder if I could get a note out of that. So I bent down. I'd had a drink, crazy. I'd had a drink. I bent down, applied my lips to my wife's sleeping anus, and blew. And I did get a note out of it. It was from the headmistress of the primary school across the road, asking if next time we did something like that, we wouldn't mind drawing the curtains first. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
What's the point of relaxation? Lying around, mindfulness and meditation. In today's society, people slob about in front of the TV, There's so many slothful time wasters, but not me. Because I'm busy, incredibly busy. My schedule is packed, I'm swamped, I'm clearly in demand. Busy, incredibly busy. I'm completely booked up, overscheduled and overplanned. When people ask me, how am I say I'm sorry, I'm completely unable to reply. Because I'm so busy, unbelievably busy. I just can't find a space for anything, anyone, even me. Busy, so crazily busy. The less spare time one has, the more successful one can pretend to be. So how can one exist without a 335-page to-do list? Busyness is the kind of existential reassurance, a barrier against worthlessness and doubt. There's nothing worse for me than an empty diary. I don't like apps, I need distraction, not reality. If I stop and think, I might begin to sink. I don't want peace of mind, I'm terrified of what I'll find. I gotta keep busy, so frenetically busy. I'm even busy when I'm not busy texting and googling online. Busy, so incredibly busy, 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 busy. So make your life stressful and demanding. Keep your diary expanding, because if I'm busy, I feel outstanding, and the higher my social standing. Because if I'm busy, I matter, I really matter. I'm busy, I matter.
Now, if you've got your headphones firmly on, then I'll begin. Hello and welcome to Oral Text, the company that takes you on audio bus tours. Today, we're touring around the wonderful city of Glasgow. Now, as you may know, Glasgow was first put on the map when the map was printed and Glasgow was put on it. The city was invented by William Wallace, a.k.a. Braveheart, a.k.a. Mad Max himself, Melanie Gibson. His famous portrait resides in the Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and in the files of the Los Angeles Police Department. Over here we can see a statue of Saint Mungo, the patron saint of Glasgow. The miracles that are said to have been performed by St Mungo are myriad and are listed in this traditional Glaswegian rhyme. Here's the bird that never flew, here's the tree that never grew, here's the bell that never rang, here's the fish that never swam, here's the toilet with the broken chain. Don't ask Mungo to fix it again, he's clearly rubbish. Eventually, St Mungo had to give up being a saint when his TV career took off with Mary and Midge. Glasgow is, of course, home to the famous Burrell collection, the largest collection of burrels in the world. Glasgow boasts some beautiful and innovative modern architecture, including, of course, the Clyde Auditorium, designed by Sir Norman Foster and nicknamed the Armadildo, because it looks like a peaceful sleeping penis. Glaswegians are well known to be gifted in the art of making things up, and many writers live here, notably Alistair Gray, author of well-known bestseller 50 Shades of Grey, which is about the weather. A little while ago, Glasgow was International City of Culture. There was a competition to find the best slogan to represent the city. The slogan that triumphed was Glasgow's miles better. And as they never said what it was that Glasgow was miles better than, it was impossible to disagree with that. Thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome to this extraordinary Stoneybridge Council meeting.
What's extraordinary about it? It's in the usual place.
With the usual people.
In the usual seats.
Talking the usual teeth.
Well, it's funny you should mention talking the usual keech, Ek, because tonight's meeting is different.
We're talking different keech.
Exactly. We are here tonight to talk about the windfall from our wind farm. Those 3 giant turbines up on top of Stony Hill have been working a treat.
They're great for killing pigeons.
Aye. Me and Bobby enjoyed a free pigeon supper out of it anyway.
Enjoyed's putting it a bit strong, Willie.
Yes, yes. OK, so I forgot to pluck the pigeon. Easy mistake.
Those turbines are not for killing pigeons. They supply energy and have saved us a huge amount of money on our lecky bill. So I propose that we use the money to fund local projects. Are there any suggestions?
We could build a Stoneybridge museum.
Oh, that's interesting. What will we put in it?
Stuff.
Could you be more specific, Bobby?
Interesting stuff.
Go on.
From the past.
Oh, we could put the actual Stony Bridge in it.
And how would everyone get across the river, Margaret, if we put the Stony Bridge in the museum, you donut?
Well, we could build the museum round the Stony Bridge, just where it is.
Oh, so you'd have the B3482 to the Etsamuckert going right through the middle of the museum. That's not going to work, is it?
We could build a museum bypass.
Or we could not build a museum over the Stony Bridge.
Any other ideas?
Got it. Let's get a horse.
Aye, thank you, Eck. Keep in touch.
Oh, here's a thought. How about some water for the swimming pool?
Oh! That's a good idea. I find it very cold in my trunks when the pool's empty.
I like it empty, but then I can't swim.
Well, it doesn't work for those of us who can swim, and diving off the springboard's no picnic either.
Neither's having an illicit slash in the deep end. I'm always getting caught.
Egg! We're not putting water in the pool so you can fill it with pish.
Oh, come on, I'd never fill it.
You'd have a right good go.
How about this? We could get a horse.
Why on earth would we want a horse, Eck?
Well, everyone says we're a one-horse town. So let's get a horse, then we actually will be.
The Holy Grail. We have made it. Well done, Eck. All those in favour say aye.
Me.
Not me, aye. Ah, never mind. Motion carried, sort of. We're getting a horse.
Then I can stand behind it and have a slash.
What's the matter?
All right, look. I'm a bit worried about Josh. Have you noticed how he seems tired all the time?
He's a teenager.
Right, I think he's using...
Well, have you talked to him about it?
Yes, yeah. Well, not in person.
What do you mean?
Well, on Facebook.
You're on Facebook?
Yeah, everyone's on Facebook, Grandpa.
And that's where you talk to our son, OK?
Well, he doesn't know it's me, obviously. He thinks I'm a hot teenager called Minty.
Oh, wait. So, you've posed as someone else on Facebook to get information about your own son.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, apart from it being weird and creepy. What photo did you use?
Oh, I just scanned a picture of some random girl in Grazia.
You mean a model?
Oh, maybe. Look, it's the only way I can communicate. The whole Avatar thing was a disaster.
Avatar?
Well, World of Warcraft. I spent several months as a sexy elf ranger until I was slayed by Nobfam the Danai.
Nobfam the...
Yeah, it was Josh. It's his Avatar name. Oh, it was a very bloody battle. I lost loads of bitcoins.
So then you thought, I know, I'll stalk him on Facebook instead.
But no, not stalk, follow.
That's much more acceptable.
Exactly. We had a bit of Twitter contact.
You're on Twitter.
Say hello to @the actual Lionel Messi.
Great choice.
Well, I thought so, yeah. I thought Josh was really complimentary about the new Barcelona strip. He even favourited some of my jokes.
Because he thought you were Lionel Messi.
Look, in the end, he blocked me anyway. So, look, I bought this phone app that can tell me where he is by tracking his phone. He could be in a really dodgy area.
Hi, Mum. Dad?
Josh, your mother wants to know, are you doing drugs?
What? No, you can't ask him that. Oh, God.
Well, look, occasionally I do have the odd joint.
OK, thanks for being honest, mate. You off out?
No, I got to stay and revise for exams.
OK, good lad. See you in a bit. There you go.
What have you done? You've invaded his privacy. He'll never trust us again. Oh.
Hi, Calum Gilhooley here. Well, obviously I'm here, Where else would I be? Yeah. The other day I went out of town for a ride on my motorbike. I just finished my latest book, the Honda Instruction Manual. In case you're wondering. Brilliant read, by the way. great twist at the end. Won't spoil it for you. Anyway, I wanted to read something else, but, you know, maybe something a wee bit lighter. So I thought, I know, I'll go out and read some road signs. Turns out they're not light reading at all. In fact, they're just annoying. Like the first sign I saw, it said, "Pick your own strawberries." I said, all right, I will. Point taken, I don't happen to want any strawberries. But if I change my mind, I'll make sure I pick my own. Then I went on to the motorway signs everywhere. First one was actually quite interesting. Tiredness kills. Is that right? Didn't know that. Early to bed for me tonight. Then I had to slow down a bit because it was pretty foggy. And after a wee while, I saw a sign that said fog. Initially, I couldn't see the sign because of the fog. But eventually, after peering through the fog, I saw the sign that said there was fog. And I thought, fair play to them, they've got that right. It's foggy right enough. It was good to have it confirmed. Although it seems a wee bit strange. I mean, why do you need a sign that tells you there's fog? They don't have a sign saying there's rain, or sun, or clouds, just one for fog. Maybe it's there for people who are prone to imagining fog. So they know that this fog's real, you know. Then I saw another sign that said, "This sign is not in use." Well, that's good to know. I wonder what it says the rest of the time. This sign is in use. Right, got you. You're in use. Good for you. And then there was one more sign that said, "Take a break." I thought, how about you take a break from putting up all these stupid signs? Anyway, thank you. I'm taking a break now. I'm not in use.
The Absolutely Radio Show is written and performed by Baikie, Morwenna Banks, Moray Hunter, Gordon Kennedy and John Sparks. It's produced by Beattie and Gordon Kennedy and is an absolutely comedy unit production for BBC Radio 4.